What's up, fellow Resheads? I'm Danny Riggs, and welcome back to another unboxing here on ResTube. And this unboxing is really something very special for me. For one thing, I've been looking forward to it like crazy. But for another thing, it actually kind of harkens back to the very first ResTube clip ever. That, if you remember right, that was the Tourniquet of Roses box set. And that box set was brought to life by Jannis, a very well-known and respected collector amongst us Res fans. And, well, today I get to open another box from him. And this box not only contains what the title and the thumbnail of this video said, no, it actually contains a few more goodies that Jannis was cool enough to actually wait till I could afford them. So for everything, all your help, all your knowledge, and just being an ultra cool dude, Jannis, thanks a whole lot. We already know what we're dealing with, so without any further ado, let's get into the box. Okay, and I can see already that this is what you really probably tuned in to see. But before I have to answer the question, okay, so what else did he send you in the comments, I might as well just show you that as well. And I'd like to start off with this being a copy of Potatoes that I do not own at all yet. And it comes with the poster as well as the LP on marbled white vinyl. Maybe that marble effect can be seen a bit better on this side. Here we have the cover of the LP. And the back side real quick. And the reason I really jumped at this when I saw he was selling it is because not only is it in great condition, not only is it very rare and comes with the original poster, no, Jannis actually still had the burlap bag that goes along with it. Here we have the single that goes along with Potatoes with this postcard in it. It also has that nice artwork. And I can see here on the back it says, DNA and Ralph request your presence at a gala record release party for the new LP Potatoes, featuring songs by Negative Land, Voice Farm, Terra Incognita, Mark Mothersbaugh, and others. And the new Snakefinger LP, Night of Desirable Objects. And it goes on to say there will also be the spectacular premiere of the new Residence single, Hit the Road Jack, Thursday, March 19th, 1987, 8 p.m. at the DNA Lounge in San Francisco. $8 at the door. I should also mention that, as with the LP, this single, which is titled as Mashed Potato, is also on marbled white vinyl. This looks as if it has never been touched. And so that's definitely very cool and a very nice addition to my collection. The other thing Jannis was saving for me was a pink copy of Baby Fingers, which I already own on black vinyl, but I did not have this yet. This is by the Weird fan club and was their first release. And so this is also very cool to have. But let's take a look at the release at hand, which is Santa Dog 84. This project was another labor of love of Jannis, and there were only 20 copies of each of these made. They've all sold out already. He's let me know that there's only one copy left that will be going to the residence archives. Here we have the front cover, a graphic made by Riggsy, and here we have the back cover. As you can see down there, this is number 10 of 20. The inlet card to this, very thin paper with a back here. Tribute to Riggsy. Born on September 11th, 1956 on a United States Army base in Germany, and he was raised in Colorado Springs. He moved to San Francisco in 1981, and very early in his career he worked with the residents in several projects like this lovely cover for the Santa Dog 84, of which you happen to be a proud owner. Riggsy, or Michael Peterson, died on February 9th, 2015. And he goes on to state the tracks. Side A has Santa Dog 84 and Santa Dog 84 with Molly, that being Molly Harvey. Both of those tracks can be found on the release Refused, as in the collection of Santa Dog variations. And side B is Mr. Skull's New Year's Eve song, which has been slightly modified to fit the 6-minute limit of this disc. I had to ask about that, and that New Year's Eve song by Mr. Skull is from the Stranger Than Supper LP, which I don't have yet. And here, in a plain white sleeve stamped with the residents, we have the black vinyl version of Santa Dog 84. As you can see here, the tracks, although they're not numbered or anything, say Santa Dog 84 and then Molly's Dog, referring to the guest appearance of Molly Harvey. And side B says New Year's Eve song. The main difference between the black and the clear vinyl versions of these is in this sleeve. I've read already that this is in somewhat thinner paper. It's sturdy, but somewhat thinner, and the clear version is in somewhat thicker paper. I also forgot to mention that around that number you can see it is embossed. It says Official Limited Edition, Ralph Records, and in this corner, very hard to see, it says The Residents, also embossed. And so now let's take a look at the clear vinyl version. There you can see 10 of 20 with that same embossing, as you can also possibly make out the Residents embossing down there in that corner. The contents of this are exactly the same. That is, again, here we have that inlet sheet, same back. I should also mention that this is actually stamped with that Santa Dog paw. If I'm thinking right, the inlet sheet of the black version was stamped with black ink, whereas this one that comes with the clear vinyl version is stamped in a purple ink. Aside from that, exact same inlay. Again, we have a clear white sleeve, but this time stamped in red ink. Here we have the clear vinyl version, same tracks, Santa Dog 84, and what is titled New Year's Song. I've heard of clear vinyl before, but this is extremely clear vinyl, as in completely translucent, completely transparent. Very, very cool. Beautiful indeed. The artwork on the records themselves differ. That is, on the black vinyl version, we have a traditional Santa dog with a white beard and a red coat and hat. And here on the clear vinyl version, we have a yellow beard with a grayish, blackish hat and coat. So while editing the clip, I not only noticed that the embossing was not being picked up at all, I also realized that I had forgotten to mention that both editions of Santa Dog 84 are actually lathe cuts. Sorry about that. Don't really know where my head was. As I've already said, these are sold out, but if you're interested, Jannis does still have some of the Tourniquet of Roses box sets from the second run, and so if you're interested, I would definitely hit him up. He's easy to find on Facebook. There he goes by the name Jannis Vaitapa. I had to ask, being the ignorant American that I am. Vaitapa is apparently the capital of Bora Bora. And so if you're interested, he's in all the fan groups and he is relatively easy to find. Thank you, Jannis, for making these ultra cool products. Thanks a whole lot for saving up everything else for me. As always, you're a true buddy, so thanks a lot for that. And thanks to all of you that tuned into this episode of ResTube. And especially thank you to the 350 plus subscribers here on ResTube. When we started this in January, we had no idea that there would be such a response, and so thanks a lot. Feel free to hit subscribe and like if you haven't already. You can share this clip, you can comment here, you can comment on Facebook. That way I don't have to bump my own clips up the whole time in the fan groups. Thanks a whole lot for tuning in. Until we see each other the next time here on ResTube, you guys stay healthy and stay weird. Bye-bye for now.